Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Happy Sunday if you're watching on Sunday. If you remember, you may be watching this Saturday night. I don't know. Okay, look, Tyler Perry is around here showing us more movies. Okay, and at first I was like, how I'm gonna like it? Is it gonna be good? But we never know with Tyler Perry. It can be either way. Okay, um. And I was pleasantly surprised. Okay. I was like, Tyler Perry, what is you doing? Got me crying and stuff. Okay, then y'all know first things first. If you've not done so already, make sure to like this video, share this video, comment in the comment section, and all that stuff. There's other content up on my channel, so if you have not seen the other lives and content I've done, go and look at everything over there. Okay, we are always on the corner, having conversations and whatnot, okay? But today this is about Tyler Perry's Straw. Okay, it is on Netflix. Hi, okay. It is on Netflix. It is about an hour and 40 odd minutes. And I was an emotional wreck. Okay. I only watched it because I didn't want anyone ruining it for me on social media. And again, if you're watching this right now, I am going to have spoilers. If you have not seen it, and you don't want spoilers, click off but come back. Okay, click off but come back. I'm going to have a full conversation about what happened, the plot twists that shocked me. Okay, because I was like, oh my god, oh my God, I was like, girl, okay, between Taraji P. Henson around here, Shannon Taylor around here, Sherry Shepherd around here. When I say all three of these ladies did amazingly great in their, I know some folks feel like Tyler Perry only write about, poor black women or sad women or women who are struggling because in life, sometimes that's what it is. And even in the story of a struggling black woman, you had one black woman who wasn't struggling. Okay, you had one career goal black woman who made it about the mud. So I'm feeling like Tyler Perry's writing is getting better a little bit. Okay. Also, he got great actresses. Okay, we not gonna sugarcoat Taraji playing Janaya, superb. Okay, Sherry Shepherd playing Nicole Parker, superb. Okay, Chance Taylor playing Detective Raymond, great. Keynote: Sherry Shepherd playing a character called Nicole Parker, who is Monique, the comedian's character on the Parkers. Girl, I said, Nigga Parker, girl, can y'all know it's out here? If you know you, I said, girl, you are not Nicole Parker, not Nikki Parker, all up and through. Anyway, I'm saying that made me go. Okay, I was like, giggle. But again, also shout out to Sherry because I be watching their Sex and the City, which is called now and just like that. And in episode 1, they had Rosie O'Donnell in the movie. And I said to myself, I said, that's not Rosie not acting. That's just Rosie. I know she's an actress. I liked her in other roles, but I was like, her role on and just like that was played on HBO Max. I was like, I'm getting Rosie. I'm not getting Rosie as an actress. Sherry Shepherd in this role, she was Nicole Parker. That was not Sherry Shepherd. Sherry showed y'all, bitch, I'm an actress. Okay, yes, I'm a comedian. Yes, I'm a talk show host. But what pays my bills too? Acting. I said, you did that. But I had no Sherry Shepherd vibes at all. For Sherry, Tiana, and Taraji, they were Janaya, Detective Raymond, and Nicole Parker. Hey, Nikki Parker. Okay, so this movie is about the last straw. Okay, it is about Janaya, who's played by Taraji P. Henson's character. She has a sick daughter. Okay, and it's just a tough day. It's a tough day for her. And one thing after the other happens, and we had a good time having a bad time around here. Okay, I love my thumbnail. Okay, I do. Anyway, we find out she has a sick daughter. All she cared about is caring for her daughter. Her daughter is sick. She be falling. She be having seizures and all that stuff. So Sherry, like not Sherry, saying Sherry, Janiyah in the bed. She live in the projects. Okay, you hear the neighbors' music, boom, boom. I said, girl, not my neighbors in the movie because, like, girl, that is how it be. When you are a downstairs neighbor with a loud upstairs neighbor, you be like, oh my god. Okay, so we see her in the bed, laying there. The loud music from upstairs is blaring, blaring, blaring. Her daughter got headphones on. She get her daughter up for work for school. Baby, let's take a bath. I have to bathe you because I don't want you to fall because you fell last time, baby. Okay, Mama, can you give me the $40 because my teacher, keep bringing up that you owe $40 for lunch, so that I don't have to keep having free lunch. I said, first of all, not the teacher dissing and embarrassing the daughter, okay, in the school in front of the class. I said, beat the teacher up. That's what I said. Okay. Anyway, so we see her getting ready for work, getting the daughter ready for school. Okay, she takes her to school. We see the demeaned as landlord. We see, Sinbad. Isn't it too? Sinbad has a small role. He plays like a homeless person. Be outside asking for money. Okay, and Janiyah, even though Janiyah is going through her own thing, even though she's poor, broken, and going through it, she still gives her change or her last change to the homeless man on the corner. Okay, we then see she dropped her kid off at school. Okay, bye, love you, bye. Okay, we see the meanest teacher waving like, all right, hey, Janiyah. Okay. We see, okay, we got the mean landlord lady. Okay. Glenn Turman, Colonel Taylor. Colonel Taylor, what was you doing in this movie, sir? So again, he plays her mean ass, disrespectful, wanna beat him up boss. Okay. We see the mean landlord lady. Like, you owe rent. I want my rent. I'ma put your stuff out in the rain if I ain't got my rent today. And I said, why y'all so mean? All she wanna do is love on her daughter. That's it. Okay. So again, we see that all so we see all these tick, 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 booming because it's the mean landlord, the loud neighbors, the mean ass boss. Then she gets to work because she worked at the neighborhood in the hood, okay, dollar store, okay, Family Dollar, grocery mart, whatever, neighborhood convenience store. She works, so it's overcrowded. Ain't enough workers in there, mean, rude customers, whatever. She walk in, the boss run to the. I said, clean. Why was you so mean and nasty? But in life, you had people where this is their circumstance. Okay, they can't ignore their boss. They have to just shut up and take it. Why? Because they need the job to pay their rent. Because you're lady landlord, I get paid today. I'm gonna come on my break and pay the rent. Okay, give me till 10 a.m. I'm gonna come pay the rent. But then mean ass landlord and mean ass boss is getting on my nerves. Okay, so she get to work, customers being mean and rude, lady who got a WIC card, a food stamp card, wants to buy beer or whatever for a boyfriend, husband, baby daddy, dick, I don't know who that man was. You can't buy beer with the WIC. So Janiyah say, ma'am, there's some of these items you can't buy with your WIC card. Bitch, why not? Bitch, why she gotta be? I'm like, who? So in y'all neighborhoods, do the customers call y'all bitches? Girl, couldn't be me. We gonna fight. I'm just playing. I'm playing. But I'm like, that's crazy that this really happens to people in life. And in life, you can't beat them all up. You have to just take it and take it and take it, even on your hardest day, with loud neighbors, a mean ass boss, and a mean ass landlord. Okay, man, you can't. Then the man and the lady throw a beer at her, break it on the floor. Mean ass boss, clean it up. I say, Glenn Turman, shut up. Okay, the daughter sick. The school call. Hey, your daughter here. Come around here right now. Mean ass boss Glenn Herman don't want to let her leave, but then said, "Fine, you got 30 minutes." Bitch, I told you it's about my daughter. Okay, anyway, the daughter needed $40 to pay for lunch. Okay, so Janiyah go across the street to the bank where Nicole Parker works. Okay, hey, I'm trying to go to the ATM machine and get out $40, but it won't let me. I don't know what's wrong. The code say, yeah, you only have, because she said, I want to take out 40. I got $47 in my account. And for some reason, the ATM won't allow me to take out the 40. The code say, yeah, because you have to have the minimum of whatever amount. And if you don't have the minimum, your account will close. So the ATM won't allow you. I said, if I have $47 in my account, bitch, give me my money. Okay, leave the seven in there. I'm gonna come back and. But again, one thing after the other. I only need $40 for my daughter. I can't get the 40. I can't get my even though it's payday. Mean ass boss won't give me my check that's $521 for me to pay my rent or for me to give my daughter the $40. I said, mean as landlord, mean as boss. Okay. So Nicole, like, ma'am, I can't help you right now again, but get in line and we will see blah blah blah. But she gotta go. Okay. Get to her daughter's school, the daughter at the school child. The teacher, like, oh yeah, we call CPS. She don't be clean sometimes. She be hungry sometimes. She got these bruises or whatever. She's like, no, you can't take my daughter. You can't take my daughter. She's sick. She fall. She fell. I'm not abusing her. She, sometimes sometimes she don't eat because she can't eat all kind of foods or whatever. I do my best. Um, and sometimes I have to bathe her when she wants to bathe herself, but she can't bathe herself, whatever. She's on all these again. Man, please help. No, no, no. She's like, no, we call the people. We see the people dragging the daughter away. Mom, no, don't let them take me. No. I was like, oh Lord. She just brought baby girl home from the hospital, as we saw in the beginning. Now at the school, because the girl, sometimes she be dirty. Okay, something and all these things again. I know I can't. I'm gonna give you. I have the $40. Okay, again, daughter's gone. Okay, taken away by the peoples. Anyway, now she's aggravated. Okay, I gotta get back to work. Okay, she's driving, trying to get back to work, and in the crate as she's in the lane, she tries to get over a car speeding down the street, almost run into her. Okay, then mean ass white man who literally almost hit her chases her down the street. Okay, as he's saying, "Oh, bitch, gonna wish you was never born. I'ma get you." Crazy ass motherfucker is chasing her down the street. Okay, then side swipes and rams her car. She's terrified, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay. So she because her car don't start now. That car is broken down. Cop pulled up, the lady cop finds out white man is a cop too. Okay. Tyler Perry know how to write a white character who we hate. Okay. If he don't do nothing else in every movie, he gonna have a good old white character that we can't stand. Okay. Hence white man here. Okay. Also, we can't stand this black man or this black lady. Okay. But this white man right now who's being so mean and saying, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill if I ever see you again, bitch, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, what kind of road rage? And he's saying all of this in front of the white lady officer. I'm like, dash cam, body cam, foot. I'm suing everybody. But Janiyah is too. My daughter is taking my CBS. My boss is an asshole. I owe my rent. My car won't start. I'm tired. I'm hungry. My neighbor loud. She couldn't even comprehend all of this shit. She just saying, lady, look, please don't give me no ticket. Because the white cop, and he tell the white cop man, go over there. Okay, you're doing too much, go over there. Ma'am, when he threatened to murder this lady, You should have arrested him. But no, the white cop protects white cop. Okay. She then say, okay, ma'am, license, registration, blah, blah, blah. Turns out Jania's license is expired because, again, why? I need my check to go renew my license. Okay. I'm going today. I get paid today, bitch. Let me be today. Cop say, ooh, sorry. Lady cops, nope, sorry. I have to impound your car. I have to give you a ticket for no license, no this, no that. She's like, man, I can't afford none of that. I can only afford to go get my license renewed. I can't afford an impound. I need my car. My daughter be sick, and when she's sick, I have to take her to the ER. It's only me. I don't have any help, man. Please don't impound my car. Okay, I'm going to get my license. No, sorry, I have to. Girl, so whitefish, bitch, I'm mad at you. Okay, I'm upset with you. So she get back to her job. She had to walk back to work in the rain. A crazy boss man told her, "Hey, you got 30 minutes." Well, she was gone for 2 hours. Okay, she come in, but she's back to work. He then say, "Bitch, nope, you was gone too long. You have to go. You're fired. You have all these excuses. I don't care about you. I don't care about your daughter. You know what I'm saying? You're fired, 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 bitch." She's like, "Fine, I did get my check." No. Because you're fired, I can mail you. Even though the check is sitting over on the table, he refuses to give her check and said you have to wait for it to be mailed. She's like, I need my check today to pay my rent. Okay, I cannot leave here without my check. He's like, no, get out. Boom, boom, pow. Okay, so I said, bitch, I want to beat him up. I want to beat everybody up. I got a little notes for okay. So she go home because now she's fired. She go home. Landlord, okay, again, mean landlord lady, okay, mean ass boss man has already put all her stuff out on the curb in the rain. Her stuff, her daughter's stuff, her daughter medication, and she's like, no, and she's screaming. No, my daughter, her medicine, no. So she's upset. Why? Because bitch, I told you said 10 o'clock. It ain't you. I knew you weren't gonna come. So I put it out. I said, girl, again, mean landlord evicted her. Okay. I said, bitch, I'm pissed. Again, she's upset. No. Goes back to her job to mean as boss man, hey, I need my check. Okay, I need it right now because it's me and my daughter. We need someone to stay tonight. I need my check because I have nowhere to go. This motherfucker say, well, how is that my problem? I don't care. And blah, 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 blue. Now, as he's being mean and rude to her, they getting robbed. Okay, while in the office, crazy ass black man come back there with a gun and robs the place. Now he sees them talking. He said, "Hey, Miss Janiyah," reads her name tag or whatever. Pulls out gun, give me the money, give me all the money. So again, to get the money from the safe or whatever, and then he tries to take her backpack. Now she's her backpack had a daughter's science project, whatever. I need this backpack for my daughter. Okay, you can't have it. No, 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 no. She's then fighting with the robber who's trying to take her daughter's backpack. Okay, dude hit her in the head, beat her up a little bit or whatever, and then they tussling because she's like, no, I don't want the money. Take the money. You can't put the money in my bag. You can't take my child's backpack, bitch. Not today. Okay, not my child. Clear backpack where a science project in it. No, no, no. Okay, so when she fights back, they're saying, hey, no, don't take my book bag. Take the money, bitch. Okay, they fight over the gun. The gun falls. She grabs it, and when he tries to lung at her, she shoots and kills him. Okay, so she thwarted the robbery by shooting the robber. Okay, saved her own life and mean as manager. Two, the second robber who saw it all go down, he runs. Okay, Mean ass manager man, you set this up. He said your name. She was like, what? She was like, no, no. He read my name tag. And he did. Okay, but he mean ass manager man. Okay, no, you came here to rob me. You a thief. You going to prison. You going to jail. Let's see what kind of mother you was in. I was like, what? Wait, what? If she set it up, why would she fight him off and say, no, leave me my bag? And he's no, I'm gonna call the police. He's called the police, and yeah, let's see your bag. We don't even need that bag. Okay, police, we got robbed. Yeah, Janiyah so and so did it. She work here. She set up a robbery. She's like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You going to jail. You're going to jail. You know, you ain't shit. And you don't need that backpack. And then she shoots and kills the manager. Child, I said, now she killed him on purpose. When Janiyah killed mean as manager man, I said, child, he deserved it, okay? Because she snapped. It was the last straw. Loud neighbor, okay? My daughter telling me how the teacher is being rude to her in school. Mean as landlord, okay? They then took my daughter. My daughter gone. Okay, CPS took my child. You fired me. Okay, so you were the crazy man. That's the crazy lady. The crazy ass white cop. White cop female took my car. I need my check. The place get robbed. I done killed one person in self-defense, and now you have to die too, mean ass man. Okay, I'm like, ooh, Jesus. So dead Rob on the ground and not dead manager on the ground. Okay. Y'all, I was into this movie. You hear me? I was like, yes, he dead, but damn it, she killed him. Okay, damn it, man. Killing the robber would have been fine because it's self-defense. He robbed the place. Had punk ass Glenn, manager man, not, then said to her, you did it, it's your fault, you going to jail. She wouldn't have killed him, even though he deserved to die. Okay? And then it's just a lot going on. A lot going on. So she shoveled through the desk. She doesn't grab in because it's thousands of dollars on the table because they put out all the money from the safe. She get out of my way. Move money. Okay, boom. I got my check. That's credit card. So she grabs her check and she leaves. Okay. She leaves. She has the gun with her. She has her daughter's backpack. Her daughter's had a sign project in it. She goes to the bank. Okay. Because why? She wants to cash her check. All she wants to do is cash her check. Why? Because her daughter needs somewhere to live. Her daughter needs her medication. Her daughter needs the $40 for school, for the lunch, all these things. She gets to the bank. They let her in a little late because Nicole Parker know her because she's a regular there. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. Let her in. Let her cash the check. She get to the register. Okay, to cash the check. Now we hate the lady in the who's sitting looking all mean on the right hand side. We don't like Tessa. Can't stand her. Okay. Tessa is kind of in the burgundy type dress. You know what I'm saying? We don't like her. Okay. She's the teller. And Taraji come in like, I need to cash my check. Okay. Here my check go. I just need to cash it. Oh, where's your ID? Oh, I lost it because the cop took her ID earlier when she took her car. But you know me, I'm here all the time. I just want to cash my check. Now, I have not been in a bank in a long time. I do feel like if you go to your bank and you deposit a check, you don't need your ID. But maybe if you've cashed one, you do need the ID. I think. I don't know. I got to deposit. So the girl like, no, I can't cash it. She's like, Again, the last straw. All I need is I need my check. I cash my check. I can't. You don't have her ID. She then pulls a gun out and puts the gun on the counter. Cash my check. So that means the other girl, they set off the silent alarm. We then see Sherry Shepherd's character with Nicole Parker, see all this going down. And then they call out, oh, we heard a silent alarm. She's like, yes, this girl, she's in here. I know her. She's always in here, whatever. She's a gun. And oh my God, she's a bomb. I'm like, a bomb? I'm like, what? Because the backpack that has her daughter's science project in it, it can technically look like a bomb, but it wasn't a bomb. But again, if you're looking at it, it do look like it's a bomb. It looked like that, okay? So now, oh Lord, bomb squad, gun, okay, bank robbery, okay. But Janaya just snapped. Why? Because all I asked you to do was cash my check, okay. So then, punk ass Tessa girl, okay, is giving her extra money. She's like, no, what are you doing? My check is $521. I don't need all this shit. Give me $521. I just cash my check. Technically, she did not rob the bank. Okay. She did not ask for extra money. She said, hey, this is my check, just cash it. I'm not robbing you. I don't want no extra money. Yes, I have a gun. Yes, I have a gun, but all I said was cash my check. I did not say to rob you. I did not say cash my check. But Janaya is so frustrated. Okay, punk ass Tessa. We don't like Tessa. Okay, Tessa could have got it too. Tessa's panicking. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's robbing us. Oh Lord. And we see Sherry Shepherd and Nicole Parker like, oh my God, it's a bomb. Again, foolishness. Okay. We had a dude who tried to run up and knock her down, made the gun go off, and then he ran out. So it's all this stuff happening. Okay, at the same time, the murder that happened across the street. We had the detective, what's her name? Detective Raymond, Tiana Taylor, and her partner. Okay, Detective Blackman. Now, the Detective Blackman kept saying, "Oh yeah, it seemed like she robbed the store. She was in on it." And she was like, "Something like no, the footage. They watched the footage. She's like, no, it looked like she came here to get her check and was caught up in the robbery and got pissed at the boss for blame her for, it, and then she shot him. But it don't look like she's actually in on the robbery. She was the only one who was making sense. When you see what happened, that's what happened, and then she snapped. Anyway, but Detective Blackman, no, I don't think that's what. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. And so now it's the whole thing. Okay, now it's a what the fuck is going on. So the rest of the movie is Taraji, who's now holding people hostage, but technically, folks left the bank. She did not even realize they thought she was robbing the bank. It was a couple of hostages who left on their own accord. She didn't stop anyone. She didn't shoot anyone. Nothing, and she had no idea they thought she had a bomb. Cause Nicole Park like, girl, stop. Don't get mad. She has a bomb. What a bomb. So now the worker bees think she's a bomb. Okay, but the Tessa girl was a bitch. She was mean. And I get it. No one wants to get blown up. But they like stop antagonizing her. Like stop it. And she just would not. She was mean. And as it went on, she slowly tell her story about what happened, about how it was a crazy day, her daughter got sick, and this and that and that and this, how no one helped her, it was only her. Because when we see Detective Ray McCall trying to, talk her down, it's like, no, no one helps me. It's only me. You lying, you're not gonna help me. It's only me. I'm the only one. My child, my da 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 da. Okay, all of this happening. Now the one good thing is the other worker bee in the gray dress, shorter hair, okay, she pulls her cell phone out and she goes live on whatever social media. So as they're in there being, is happening or whatever, she's live streaming. So all the folks, all the world is watching as she's sitting up there talking to the people like, I didn't try to rob y'all. All I wanted was to have my check. My boss was being mean. The guy tried to hit me, all these things. And then when she look out she look outside, because it's a robbery, and all the cops are outside. She see who the white male cop who told her, if I see you again, I'm going to find a way to kill you. She sees him, and she see the female cop who let it happen. So her thing is, I can't leave. I'm not robbing his place, but I can't leave because if I leave, he gonna kill me. My daughter gonna be by herself. I can't leave here because he gonna kill me. So y'all have to make him leave. They're like, who the fuck is him? Because no one else know who him is or whatever. He hit my car, and then she gave me a ticket. Da, da, da. So now, hey, find out who, what, when, like her car, like figure that shit out, okay? Because she won't come out until whenever. But she's in there talking about, this all because it happened, how, I'm just tired. I'm tired, child. Okay. And she brings up how, like, my daughter got sick last night. She has seizures. You know what I'm saying? And the doctor don't listen. It's like last night, something in me just broke. And I feel like I've been in the haze ever since. I'm floating outside my body and I don't know what's going on. Okay. And I'm like, that's so sad. Okay. Because again, whatever. So she's talking and it's playing on live. So folks are hearing her talk. She has no idea who people are watching. So it's her just honestly saying what happened, how no one listens to her, how hard it's been. Her landlord wants to evict her, the boss, but I give her a check, all these things. It had me boo hoo crying. You wanna know why? Because that is people's life. Period. You know what I'm saying? There are many people, black, white, or whatever, who are forced to watch low paying, because she said, no one knows how hard it is to, work and not be able to afford little things. And there was an old black woman who was there too, who said, people don't know how expensive it is to be poor. And I was like, bitch. Meaning I'm poor and it costs more for me to be poor. Because if I don't have any insurance and my child is sick, I can't afford the medication. Like, it's so expensive to be poor because I'm too poor for insurance. Okay. And she just said how hard it is for her, this, that, or the other. And so that's the whole scene in the bank playing out. We see living outside with Detective Raymond and all the other cops that's around there. Okay. The chief man, the white man or whatever, the white lady, all the other cops are like, what do we do? And she's the only one. The brain was like, we have to save her because if something is up, and if we don't stop it, they're gonna kill her. So we have to save her because I don't think she did. I don't think is that okay. So we see the FBI. It was the crazy FBI man was mean and rude too. Like, oh no, fuck it, we're not gonna work with her. She gonna, again, mean white people who we don't like. Seeing the scene in the bank of her just being so, I don't know what to do. When Nicole say, hey, here's your money, she cashed the check. Give her the $521 for a check. Janiyah then gives Nicole $40. Say, hey, give this to my daughter because they're gonna arrest me or kill me. And I know she needs this for school. So please get it to my daughter when they take me in. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. But again, the fact that her thing was, I never robbed the bank, and she still don't know. They think she has a bomb. Lo and behold, we see Cortessa ass, who we don't like, who keeps, I gotta go to the bathroom. I wish she would have killed. I do. I really wish she would have been killed. We then see she going to the bathroom because she's writing messages to the police. Anyway, they're investigating all this stuff. We see Nicole Parker's character, who's being nice to Janiyah. She's keeping her calm. She's like, okay, I get it. You had a bad day. You didn't try to rob us. It's a big miscommunication or whatever, but they still think she had a bomb. And the thing keeps like beeping. And so when it beep, they think it's gonna blow up, and she keeps saying like, no, don't do it. And she's like, no, and she's unplugging it. But she don't know if they think it's a bomb. So at one point she's in the girl's office and she sees the picture on her desk, like, oh, you're married, got kids? Like, yeah, I got a husband, 2 kids, whatever. Okay. when they kill me or I go to jail, will you take my daughter? I have no one else to take her. So can you promise me you will get my daughter and care for her? She's like, yeah, I'll talk to my husband. I'm sure he'll say yes. We'll take your daughter. Fine, fine, fine. But the whole thing is Nicole's being so sympathetic and trying to make sure shit don't go wrong. You see Detective Raymond been the same way outside, trying to prevent these men from storming in there and killing her. Okay. So once they find out it's not a bomb, she's like, bomb? Who got a bomb? She's like, no, it's my daughter's science project. Oh, it's not a bomb? Cool. Punk ass Janiyah tells the people it ain't a bomb. Okay. I say, girl, and Nicole Parker say, but let's not tell them it's not a bomb because the bomb is what's stopping them from coming here and killing you. So we would tell them that you want to surrender. Okay. But they don't know punk ass Janiyah and told people via a message on the window, the bomb ain't real. She got one gun, whatever. So at this point, Nicole Parker has talked her down. Hey, we know you didn't want to rob us. We know that you didn't rob the store. It just kind of happened. You snap, blah, blah, blue. We're going to get you up out of here. No, not until the cop man is gone. So Detective 1 and 2 figure out who the man is. Okay. She then confront him like it's all his fault. He hit her. He cussed her out, threatened her, had a car accident or whatever. He's a reason she snapped. So then white man cop is fired and he's also removed from the premises or whatever. So again, they talk Janiyah down to surrender. Okay, they let the two other girls go. And when Nicole was like, I'm not leaving you. I'm gonna walk out with you together. I'm like, she was being so sympathetic. It was the weirdest, not the weirdest. It was the most. Nicole Parker was a protector. She was sympathetic. She listened. It was her and also the older black woman was in there. They listened to her story about how hard she has it, and even her saying, even though I know others have it harder than me, I still try to be grateful for what I do have. It was just tears. It was so sad, okay, because it was the last straw for her. You know what I'm saying? And seeing other people in her life who just didn't care. I'm saying, so Detective Raymond is like, cool. Show her the picture that we know the white man who was. He's gone now. And Nicole, like, I'm gonna walk out with you. Okay, I'm gonna walk out with you. She gets a phone call. Okay, it's her mama. Because the FBI people who they're not, they being assholes and they want to go in there, storm in and whatever. And so the FBI at the mama house and the mama called. Like, what is wrong? What are you doing? Mama, no, I did not rob a bank. I did not. I was trying to cash my check because I need to pay for the food at my daughter's school. Mama, she's like, Janiyah, she died. And she was like, what? Your daughter died last night. I said, oh, Lord Jesus. Bitch, when the mama told Janiyah, your daughter had a seizure last night, you took her to the hospital, she died. And then it all makes sense. When she said earlier, I took my daughter to the hospital last night. They didn't want to listen. Something in me broke, and now I've been in this fog. I've been in the haze. I've been floating outside my body since then. I'm like, bitch, that's death. That's what when someone dies, there is a fog, girl. Whew. Okay. There is a fog ahead. You are floating out. I was like, oh Lord Jesus, her daughter died. So all these things, she then, like, her mind starts remembering what was been going on. Because the start of the movie started out with us watching her walk out the hospital carrying her daughter. Okay, and she gets to the house and we see her in the bed with the daughter, getting her ready for school, in the tub, giving in the tub, them going to the car. We see all this that happened. We then realized she was hallucinating. She was in a state of psychosis that she did not even recognize that her daughter had died. So when we see her carrying her daughter, it was an empty blanket. I said, Tyler motherfucking Perry. I did not expect that plot twist. That the reason she was so out of her mind was because the daughter died. So this whole time, we then see what really happened. She wakes up, the daughter isn't there. She's in the tub, the daughter isn't there. She's walking to the car, talking to someone, the daughter isn't there. She's talking to herself. She opens the door for the daughter. She goes to the school. Daughter isn't there. So in the beginning, when the teacher looks at her weird and waves, she's looking weird because she opened her car door and said, "Bye, I love you" to the daughter. Daughter isn't there. When she went to school, the teacher's like, "We didn't call you here. Are you okay?" She was hallucinating, thinking, my daughter didn't die. They took her. She could not comprehend, she could not handle her daughter dying. So in her mind, CPS took her daughter. And so you see all of what really happened. Even in the beginning where she gave the Sinbad's character some money, he looked at her, he's like, why? Because no one was there. When Glenn, mean as boss, was getting called in the police because of the robbery, he said her, it was muffled, but I re-listened. He said, "You don't even need a backpack. Your daughter isn't even here anymore. Because the daughter died the night before." I was like, the daughter's dead, bitch. So her daughter died. Her boss is mean to her. Her landlord is kicking her out. The cop terrorizes her. She can't cash her check. I said, bitch, Tyler Perry. And Taraji acted her ass off in this. So to me, the stars of this was really Taraji and Sherry Shepherd's characters. Tiana was great too, but she wasn't in most of the scenes, whatever. But their conversations and the connections and the fact that Nicole Parker agreed to take her daughter in and say, "Yes, I will take your daughter in. I will also come. I will come visit you in prison with your daughter," because she knew the police had told her her daughter was dead, and so Nicole played along to keep her calm because she then realized she is going insane because she did not even remember her daughter died last night. I was like, "Oh Lord." I'm like, Nicole knew. And again, said, and that's why she stayed with her. That's why she talked to her. Even brought up how, I used to work at a different branch, and the women there, or the people there, could easily get accounts, credit cards, and blah, blah, blah. I asked we transfer here to this area because I wanted to help us. You know what I'm saying? So her being there helping Janai even said, like, one day I kept going to the check cash place across the street, and you said to me, "Stop giving me your money. Just open an account because it costs money to check." Okay, so the fact that they knew her daughter was dead and did not correct her and saying, "You don't need money for your daughter because she's dead," but they knew she had died like last night, so she is in a state of psychosis. And when the mama said, "Janaya, she died last night. She had a seizure and she died," I was like, "Oh my god!" And her, even a phone call, what she thought was the school was somebody else, but in her mind, her daughter, because she did not want to accept the daughter being dead. And when she went to school and they said, "We didn't call you, are you okay?" She could not accept she's dead. No, y'all took her. So I need money for someone to stay. I need $40 for the lunch because she's alive. And I was like, that is insane. So we also saw, because it was like live on whatever social media, people who watched came to the bank, free Janaya, because her story was so sad. She did not rob the bank. She did not now she did kill the bank. I mean, she did kill her boss. That part she did do. But she didn't do all the other, but she said, like, I didn't set that robbery up. He read my name tag. And he would not give me my check, and I need my check for it. It was her to say how this one day was the last straw that broke the camel's back, and that's how she's not in this predicament. And so, like, the whole town was like, free Janaya, whatever, whatever, whatever. I mean, she's gonna go to jail for the murder of the other one person. I digress. So once we found out the daughter's dead, and they got the bad cop out of here. Okay. And they now know, cop one, cop two know she didn't set the robbery. They're like, cool. She's realizing all of this. And she's like, and she kind of just looks up. And then you see the glass breaking. The FBI people coming, the SWAT coming in. They just points at her. And they shoot her. I said, oh Lord, they shot her and killed her. I said, oh, the daughter dead and now she dead too. Tyler Perry, why don't you do this to me? Child, you see Sherry Shepherd, Nicole Parker character. No, because no one wanted her to die. They kept trying. Detective Raymond and Nicole Parker kept trying to get her out safely because they knew the FBI and the white men wanted to shoot and kill her. And so, no, we've been trying this whole time to not do this. Bitch, I said the daughter dead, she dead. I am boo-hoo crying this. I'm crying for so many reasons, Lord Jesus. Then we see it was a dream. Okay, she wasn't shot and killed. Her daughter is dead for real, but it was her imagining my daughter dead. I should just be dead too, but she didn't die. Okay, we see she's like, Janaya, Nicole. It's saying Janaya. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm gonna walk with you. I'm gonna walk out with you. Okay, I'm with you. I'm right here with you. Okay, it's okay. And child, they walked out. The fact that Nicole would not leave Janaya's side because she knew, she kept saying, I have no one. It's just me. All of this is on me. No one ever helps me. No one aids me. No one cares. No one listens. She was just venting and she's like, no, you have me. You have me. So at the end, she's like, I'm going to look, let the other hoes go. She let all the, she let them go out. And then Nicole said, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to walk out with you. And she walked out with a child that was hand in hand, holding their hands up. And then they surrendered to Detective Raymond, which was great too, because the FBI kept saying, "No, we're gonna take over." No, this is who solved the case. She figured out it was not. She figured out Janaya did not rob the store. She did kill the bank robber in self-defense. She did kill the manager because she tweaked and he was being mean, and so she was on, And I think it's because he mentioned her daughter being dead, and she just snapped. You know what I'm saying? And we then see her, surrendering after, 12, 13, 14 hours of this standoff. And she surrenders to Channing Tatum's character, who says, nice to meet you in person. I got you. And we see Nicole saying, I'm here. I'm with you. You have me. Because I have no one. It's just me. And no one cares. I was like, Taraji and Taraji and Sherry acted their ass off in this. The core of the movie was them in the bank. And also, it was shot over 4 days. 4 days. Now, I can tell, but I feel like once you lock into your character, like Taraji did, and like Nicole, girl, see, I keep on Nicole, and like Sherry Shepherd did, I feel like you don't need to drag it out at all. Okay, now like the mean manager man, they did great. Okay, we don't like them. We don't like the cops at all. We don't like Tessa. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cop man be arrested. We sad the daughter's dead. And the fact that we not realized that she, was not hallucinating, but she was in a state of psychosis of not accepting her daughter died. You know what I'm saying? And then she surrendered. And so it ends with her again surrendering and her being arrested. Now, at first I thought, well, we see a trial, and it went off with her in the cop car, and just all of the city people outside, residents or whatever, who was cheering for her because again, they heard her just say what happened, and it was just her story was so child, and the fact that she was talking like my daughter, like something happened. I don't know. I broke. I don't know what happened, but she need this and she need that, and so it's expensive to be broke. It's expensive to be poor, and it goes off with her. It's in the back of the cop car, but you see the people chanting for her and how sad they are for what happened to her, and how in life this could happen to anybody. You can just it's the last straw, girl. Taraji deserves all of the awards. She did from start to finish. Excellent. You hear me? Tiana was a savior because all of the other offers were wanting to come in there and kill her. You know, Sherry was a protector. She just period. You know, she protected Janiyah, but also the other hostages because she's like, y'all, stop. Let me talk to her. Don't do nothing. She's being nice. She didn't threaten anybody. She just said, sit down and let me think. Let me get some chairs, sit down. I don't want anyone to. Okay. I really was like, and I figured, child, all she wanted to do was cash her check. Okay. Let me cash my check. Let me love my child. That's all I want. And to find out that once she never could get that check cashed, and her daughter was dead. You know, and she brought up how when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was poor. I was at some, Medicaid, no insurance, having location or whatever. And she said, I really feel like I had a hard pregnancy, and I think they tried to make me abort my child because they kept trying to make me sit up, and I wasn't supposed to sit up. And if I would have sat up, it would have killed my child. And so our daughter was born with all these different, ailments and illnesses. And so even her saying, like, from the day my daughter was never supposed to live this long. Like she's a miracle. You know what I'm saying? And the fact I was like, oh, she died. And the daughter was like 7 or 8 years old. Child, I was like, bitch, not she dead. Oh God. Look, a lot of folk, talk about how bad his writing is. I've seen folks already dog this movie. People who are not fans of Tyler Perry's writing should not watch his movies. You know what I'm saying? When I see people who are not Tyler Perry fans review his movies, I'm like, you can't, because you will always hate his movies. I understand his writing. So I'm not everyone in looking for a Oscar, Tony, Emmy thing. I'm like, let's see if it's good. But I'm like, this was good. This movie was good. It was. It wasn't fair because I did not predict that she would kill the man and the robber. I did not think at all her daughter was dead. I did not think at all Nicole knew the whole time, and she just did not want to further her psychosis or make her break. I did not know at the fuck all. Now we hated Tessa. We hated Tessa, Glenn, and the landlord lady. But to me, The only thing I knew would happen was she would get evicted. I said, she'll get evicted. Okay. But that's whatever. But it's a good movie. It is. I would watch it again. I would. This was good. But I also like what he did what's called 6888. He's been doing better. And we can't score Tyler Perry on any other level besides him. But this overall was a really good movie. He did that. Okay? He did. He did. Child had me up and crying, and I said, "Oh Lord, the daughter dead." Child, I had to wait to review this because I kept crying. Because I'm like, we all know a Janaya. We all know a Janaya and people who push someone like Janaya to snap. We all at one point have known someone who, does not have a high paying job, who is struggling to make ends meet, who had a sick child and they can't afford the best of the best, who may not have it. You know what I'm saying? We all know someone like Janaya, who only wanted to take care of her daughter. You know what I'm saying? We all know Nicole, okay, who had a husband and two daughters and was really nice to the girl at the having a bad day. Detective Raymond, who connected to Janaya because she said, I see myself in your story because my mom was also a single mom. I remember when we got evicted when I was like 9, and how upset and hurt my mom was. But I told my mom, it's okay. I love you. And the fact that she knew the girl was dead and there was no one, I was like, bitch, we all know a mean boss who will be this an asshole, the mean landlord, the loud ass neighbor. Okay, we all know folk like this. I think this movie to me was not about showing, oh, he's always showing black women who are sad or depressed because in life that sometimes is life. Some women are broke and broken. Some women are in the corporate world with a husband and kids and have a seemingly happy life. Some women are the only woman in a male dominated field who no one wants to listen to, even though she's right. So, on the surface level, this isn't about, oh, a sad, poor mom. It's about more than that, if you ask me. And it was a great movie. Child cried, Lord Jesus. It was so okay. But I cried because it felt real. It felt real. Taraji, Taraji P. Mother Henson, I salute you. Okay? It takes talent to emote what she did in this. It takes talent for Sherry to be so empathetic. And it did not come off like that was not Sherry Shepherd, bitch. That was Nicole Parker. Y'all go watch the movie. Okay, I did not know this would be an hour-long review. Please make sure to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and all of that stuff. Okay, I will probably be live later on today for a gossip chat around 5 or 6 p.m. So come back right for that. And y'all know there's always other videos and content up on my channel. So go watch the other content on my channel because I am very entertaining if you have not been here before. Okay. But yeah, Tyler Perry's Straw on Netflix movie review. I give this a solid 8 out of 10. I do. I do. I do. Okay. I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.